Hello everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft with TheFlash. It's good to see you again here on the Block Brothers server. I'm chopping down some logs, and basically I've decided that this area near the ice farm might be a good place to set up sort of our first starter home base. I dug down this staircase, and it turns out that we are right where our little exploration base is, with the abandoned mine shaft here. And so I decided to set up a little bit more of a better setup than 2 double chests and a crafting table over in here. So just pretty basic, but starting to explore some ideas for what this might look like carving out of a cave system using some different stone type blocks. So andesite, polished andesite, which does have a little bit of a blue texture to it, like Virulent Zero was talking about. Polished diorite, and kind of a dugout ceiling with some pillars. I'm trying out a couple of different pillar designs, but one thing I am noticing just from looking at this is the whole thing does seem a little bit closed in. Like this ceiling might have to go up a little bit more to make it feel like a home base. So yeah, I've started to organize some materials. Just sort of the basics, but I've got some really fun plans for our next farm. I've been using kelp for my smelting, and I've decided that I would like to make an actual kelp farm down here in this base area. So that's what this next project is going to be all about. Of course, I have some more work to do in the exploring area as well. So the spawn's starting to look a little bit different. Someone's built a little bit of a house to... Looks like it's got the enchanting set up and a little storage inside. Iron farm's still slowly producing iron. That's been quite helpful as I'm preparing for the kelp farm. And yeah, just pretty basic. Ooh, someone's been to the end. I would love to get myself an elytra. Maybe that'll be a episode soon. So, 30 levels. This will be my second enchant. And I want to give you a little insight on some of the decision making that you have in the early stages of a Minecraft world. At this point, I've been mining with Silk Touch, and I've been hoping to get fortune on a pickaxe before I start breaking my ores. But when I check a pickaxe, it's going to give me Unbreaking 3. The sword's going to give me Unbreaking 3. I already have an okay iron sword right now. A diamond axe with Unbreaking 3 would be kind of nice, but I think there might be a villager somewhere down below that I can buy a diamond axe from. Protection 4 on a helmet and protection 4 on boots. I sort of decided to go with one of those, and you can see I've chosen the boots. It's 1 less diamond. I can't buy diamond boots or helmets from villagers, and I already have an Unbreaking 3 Respiration 3 helmet. So we're going to get some boots started with protection 4, and we're hoping for maybe Depth Strider or Feather Falling or something to go along with it. Here we go. All right. That will do. That just ups my iron quite a bit. So now I've got protection on 3 of my armor. So I'm a little bit better off with my gear at this point. So next up, I have to make a decision. I would definitely like to get fortune on a pickaxe before I break some redstone ore that I have and some diamond ore that I have. But I want to build the kelp farm, and to do that, I'm going to need some more redstone. So, do I keep grinding away and get fortune first, or do I start the farm? These are the things that we have to decide. So, I'm going to think about that for a little bit, and when I come back, we'll find out my decision. All right, decision has been made. For now, we are going to collect kelp by hand. And we are going to work on getting fortune on a pickaxe before we do any major projects that deal with a lot of redstone. I think because we're not going to be mining a lot, it's more important than ever to be able to get as many redstone and diamonds from ore as we possibly can. So we're going to collect some kelp this way for our fuel. We've got a little bit of a furnace going already. And we are actually instead going to begin the villager project over by the industrial district, where Virulent has made the carrot, potato, and other farms that are perfect for feeding villagers. So check this out. I just stepped out into the industrial district, and if you guys remember from the server tour, this is awesome. Sugarcane farm in a domino sugar bag style build, and the potato and carrot farms look like farm silos. That is so cool. I don't know if any of you guys live in the Midwest, but near where I live, I see these things all the time. So a lot of progress over here in the industrial district, but this isn't even the amazing part. Look at this. That is quite the building. So I can tell from the outside that this has been built to be a villager trading hall, and quite a large one as well. And actually, I think this shows how good of an idea it was for us to work on villagers next. So this area is designed for lots of villagers to be hanging out for us to trade with. Looks like this side is ready for some villagers already. So that's what we are going to be working on right now. Over here across the river, Virulent has a plan for like a hospital build. And that hospital is going to house our villager breeder. So we have some outline blocks here showing some dimensions of where the hospital building is going to go. But this is really cool. Right across the river from the trading hall will be where all the new villagers are born, in the hospital wing. So we are going to set up our villager breeder right here. So I'm going to go collect some glass. I'm going to make this out of white stained glass. This outline of nether brick is where the villager breeder is going to go. So I've got some items to smelt up and some items to craft, and then we'll be back here to start work on a pretty cool villager breeder. Let's see how that turns out. This is how we're going to get some villagers into the villager hall to test this thing out. So in that big orange box right over there, MGO Sam has been breeding up a bunch of villagers. There's a couple of good ones. Most of them will have to be traded out for better ones in the future, but I want to test this out. There's a river here that leads to the villager trading hall, and we've created a little canal waterway elevator. This is the first time I've tried this with a villager in tow. Let's hope he doesn't take any damage. Oh, he did take some damage. And then hopefully this just pops us out like it did when I was by myself. Yes, it worked. And it'll go in here and get out. Okay. So the tricky part now is getting him into one of these cells. And I think I want to use some water streams for that. So let's make this area too high so he can't escape. Let's see. Yeah, with a ceiling so he can't bounce up and down. Now, how do I want to work this? Wonder if just a water in the corner will do the trick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think it will. Do that first, and then break the boat. Let's try it. Okay, so what is it? F3 and B? Yeah, hitboxes shown. So I need that. Oh, he took a little damage. I need you in there. Ah. Maybe like that? No, he's still stuck up against the... I need one from in there. So maybe... I hear zombies. That's not ever good around villagers either. Let's try that. That work? No. Stuck up against that wall. So... Alright, let me think about this a minute. I need to push him that way. What if I took this out? Just did that temporarily. There we go. And then nudge him in. Alright. Success. Well, this guy is a guy that if he dies, it's not the worst thing in the world. Lure 3. Projectile protection 4 is not bad. For 37 emeralds, though, it might not be the cheapest way to go. Alright, let's sleep. And let's see if that guy stays alive in here while we start building the villager breeder across the street. We'll come back to check on him in a little bit. Alright, guys, I've been busy. Here is a new little canal. And using some soul sand, I can actually take a boat and drive up this little water staircase. Which actually is pretty cool. We've never been able to do that before. Or at least, I don't think since really early days of Minecraft. Before I even was playing. There used to be some ways to do some boat elevators. But we can now go up in a boat. Over to here. Where I am mostly done with the big glass box that is the villager breeder. So what happens is underneath these nether rack squares are some fence posts. And on each of those squares there will sit a pair of villagers. And then the baby villagers will drop down underneath and go down to there where they will grow up. And as soon as they grow up, they'll come up this elevator and we'll place more of them on the fence posts until we have a lot of villager pairs in the breeder. So I am going to take some villagers from over here and get this party started. You know, I was just reminded as the sun was going down that this place needs to be fenced off from zombies to keep these guys safe. So we're going to have to do that in just a little bit. Alright, so I'm hoping that as soon as I break that boat, this guy will go down there. Let's see. Success. Okay, let's get another one. And I forgot something important. I needed to make this water stream 1 block higher so that this guy will fall down. So, let's see if I can do this on the fly. I have no idea if this will work or not. But I need to build these walls 1 higher. And I will need to build this 1 higher. I might just have to kill this guy and get a new one. Oh, well, that worked. Well, just to remind myself. Well, I guess I could just start with those 2. See if I got any snowballs to bump them into their own corners. Snow, 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 no snow. Well, I might be able to nudge them. Let's see. Almost. There we go. That's what we need. So these guys are situated in the right spot. So I want to put some glass in. I can get this to point down. There we go. Put some glass in so that they will sort of stay in the right place. So I'm going to put this down twice. Actually, I'm going to use a lever instead of a redstone block. Oh man, I'm out of dirt. This is not good. Let's jump up here. Alright, so we need 1 more piece of glass and we will be good. Perfect. Alright, so those guys are just the way we want them. They have glass inside them so that they can still share, they can still pick up food from next to the glass, like right there. I don't have any carrots on me, but I'm going to feed them carrots. But the baby villagers will head down and not get stuck. So that's at least what I'm hoping. I'm going to bring over 1 more pair. I extended this. Now let's see here. I want to use some signs to block this off, but let's try that. So another soul sand elevator. Let's grab 2 more villagers and bring them over. Well, that's all I've got time for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm going to continue working on this villager breeder between now and the next episode. And I will see you next time, and hopefully we'll have a lot more progress done on this. Have a good one. See you next time. Goodbye.